Columbus mother still searching for justice after her son was shot and killed nearly 3 years ago. Last June, the grand jury passed a no bill on the suspect arrested in connection to her son's death, clearing him of the murder charge. Now she wants answers. Our Quentin Smith, he spoke with the mother. He joins us live now in the studio with more. Quentin.
Scott, due to a lack of evidence, the grand jury chose not to indict the suspect who was initially charged with killing 18-year-old Deshaun Boyd. It's a decision that Antina Billups still hasn't come to grips with, and she believes it now leaves her family in danger. In fact, according to Billups, just last night, the same suspect that was once charged with killing Boyd entered inside her oldest son's home, threatening to kill him and everyone inside.
It has been no justice served on my son's case.
Antina Billups says not a day goes by that she doesn't think and reminisce on all of the fond memories that she shared with her son, Deshaun Boyd.
In Deshaun murder, it not gonna get solved, period. At all. It's just death. 3 years to pay. Who in jail for it? No one.
It was back in November of 2016 when Boyd's body was found lying next to a burning vehicle in the 2100 block of 8th Avenue South. In June 2017, an arrest was made in the homicide. However, a year later, that suspect was cleared of the murder charge.
The DA told me the individual was going to Wisconsin and not come back to Columbus. Until the incident happened last night when he went inside my other son's house with a gun and said he's gonna kill everybody inside the house. So all the guys ran and busted the windows out to escape.
Billups says there were a total of 6 people inside the apartment. Shattered glass can still be seen on the ground outside the Applewood apartment complex where the alleged incident happened Monday night.
My son ran 2 blocks over to Yorkville and collapsed at this old lady house. So I made it out there. My son had a broken ankle, cut legs, and sprung back.
This type of alleged retaliation from the suspect in her son's murder case is something the mother feared. That's why she says she was frightful and raised concerns when he wasn't indicted.
Because the DA said when no evidence, all the witnesses made contradictory stories. They all told lies. They're all in prison.
In Mississippi, I don't decide who gets indicted. A case is presented to a grand jury, 20 random citizens. They have to decide whether there's probable cause to indict somebody. And when they deliberate to determine whether there's probable cause, they do so in secret. So I can't even be there to influence them when they make a decision.
District Attorney Scott Colomb says he did everything in his power to bring the family justice. However, in the end, Colomb says the case simply wasn't strong enough to find the suspect guilty of the murder charge.
Because there was never any witnesses that could identify any of the people that actually did the murder, and there was never any physical evidence that could really tie down anybody involved in it. And so without those 2 pieces of evidence, it becomes very difficult to prosecute a case.
Now, Colomb says the case involving Boyd's death is still open. And in last night's incident, deputies say the suspect was armed, but there was no evidence of gunfire. Deputies are continuing to interview persons of interest.